Well, with the roof shut, Eric Lauer gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate and give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Popped up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Throw over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Kane aboard here at first with nobody out. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to left. It's in there. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of the set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone!
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every...
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Sharp ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in now, Avisail Garcia. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. His past history against John Lester, he's 0 for 4. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. He's got it. And there's one away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Rizzo in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the cut. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the out for a base hit.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's down.
And this is low, ball 1. Bryant gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Nope,
here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 4.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Happ is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game, with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses. So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Sogard has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him, and a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cubs 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Now batting. The right
So
fielder.
bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Bases are empty here with two men out. And the pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now so frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hernan Perez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. And another foul ball. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1 ball.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. Narvaez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Striding forward now is the DH, Jed Jerko. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Whoa, that's down.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a high pop-up. Contreras is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 pitch on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter,
2 men on.
Shortstop, Orlando.
First pitch on its way. And a nice changeup that time from Lester to start things out. It's 0-1. Braun at second. Garcia on at first with 2 down. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Slow little roller to third. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's Javier Baez.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
All even now, 2-2. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
The batter, number 8.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball in for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-1 the count. Happ with a 2-1 count now. The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and one to Schwarber. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2 to count.
Bryant on second, Happ at first, 2 out in the inning. Grounded softly to the right, backhanded. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Almora. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In is Christian Yelich as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Schwarber going back on it, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Keston Hiura is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, and that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And they'll take the bat out of Braun's hands here as he's walked intentionally.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Jed Jerko now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hit on the ground to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Second baseman.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
comes set. Here's the 0-0
1-1.
pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1 now. Hayward on at first, nobody out. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich, but he won't get there. It falls in, and he is in there.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a man at third here with two gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. Lifted into center field. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-4 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Garcia has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee. Stepping up now, Avisail Garcia. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Nope.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Right side, but it's well fouled. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 6 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Full count now. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Navarez is retired. 2 down now. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's
Sinker
outside.
runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Brent Suter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-0 takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. Popped him up. Sogard has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Score a. So coming to the plate, Eric Sogard, and he'll try to start.
The third baseman, Eric.
Kyle Ryan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs. Number
Ready
56.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Kyle Ryan.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down. the left field line. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in
The
now,
second baseman.
Heston Hira. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hit. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Leading off the inning, Hernan Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
One strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Number 5. Albert.
Now to the plate, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
1-1.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Ball 3.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
There's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. From the stretch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Almora, base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Soft grounder left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
At the plate, Javier Baez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 6-4. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Braun ought to have extra bases here as this one's into the gap.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up.
Hitter number 5. Yeah.
Ryan Tepera will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Now pitching for Chicago. Number 52. Ryan Tepera.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Braun stands at first with 1 out. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Almora is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're up. Corey Knebel will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 46.
Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Ian Happ. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
The 1-0 delivery. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Navarez. And the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains steady at 6-4.
Brewers, the shortstop.
He's set and the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Sent toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
How about it?
In now is Lorenzo Cain. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Eric.
Here's Eric Sogard. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now.
Right
Christian Yelich. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Cain, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out with the man at first. Fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over, and that ends the inning. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Cold strike, 0-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now that's popped up. Navarez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 19.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hernan Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5.
So digging in now, Albert Almora. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out. And the Brewers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Milwaukee Brewers get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Eric Lauer earns the win, his second. John Lester struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Josh Hader wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.